It's actually really baffling that randomly wizards can stumble into a good format. This standard format, now, granted, I haven't played much of it, but my first impressions of it are like incredible. When I went to the deck builder and I saw cards that weren't there, so yeah, for context, I guess, and before I go on a rant, I'm just so excited. So for context, this is On the Edge Decathlon number 10, which introduces a new standard format. Damn it, I forgot which three sets, but I don't think it's relevant which three sets it is. I think it's the three most recent sets. That's it. You have three sets to work with, and that's standard. And trust me, it's incredible. No Fable, no Wedding Announcement, no Bankbuster, no Invoke Despair, no Abrades, which means that you can actually play good artifacts that are expensive now. There's a lot more. I'm probably missing a lot of things here that are not in the format, but those really stand out to me. Those I figured were gonna make this format really refreshing and actually make it a little bit more balanced, or a lot. I'm not even sure yet, but I feel like it's a lot more balanced. Now, granted, there's Shield Red. That's still a problem, but yeah, I feel like once Shield Red's gone, the format's incredible. But Shield Red's still here. It's kind of a problem, but not as much of a problem because it doesn't have the support that Fable gave it and Invoke gave it. So it's missing like the context, the extra spice that the deck had that made it really good. Now, oh, there's no Harvester too. Blood Tithe Harvester, incredible. Sure, there's still Corpse Appraiser, but I mean, yeah, Grixis is still probably decent, but it's definitely not as powerful as it was before. Now, let's go back into here for a second. Yeah, so I started this run and I won for first try, so I went 7-2, I think. Well, I guess you'll find out. And it was fantastic. I saw a variety of decks. I was like, oh, this looks like kind of a bad deck, and I was like, wait a minute, this is actually pretty good. Like they were playing. I saw a Jund player. Well, you'll find out. They were playing this creature. What is it? This thing. And I saw it, and I was like, okay, this is a budget deck, right? And then they played Soul of Windgrace on curve, and then they followed up with like Shield Red and some nonsense and Titania's command or whatever, the 6 mana green command, and I was like, okay, well, that's cool. That works, which is fantastic. Like ideas that you intuitively tell yourself are not powerful enough for standard, in the context of this standard, are strong enough to see play. And it feels like there are answers for those cards as long as you build your deck correctly. It's fantastic. Like it doesn't feel like there's one deck that's going to be like, okay, I have no answer to this. Like every deck's going to have access to, if you're playing best of three, for example, you have a sideboard with cards that are impactful in pretty much every matchup you could possibly imagine, I think. And that creates like really interesting games where it's more of a back and forth and not one player dominating or snowballing out of control, which can still happen, but it's less likely, I feel like. Now, granted, this is best of one decathlon, and it was still a lot of fun. Like even a card like Temporal Anchor, as you'll see, was the highlight of the entire deck. I just put this in on a whim, and I probably should have been playing the 4 mana enchantment thing that makes Power Stones and exiles the top card of your library at the start of each upkeep. But this card, without a braid, it's so refreshing. You can play 6 mana artifact, 6 mana. It doesn't even have an ETB, and it's still good. Like it's incredible. It is just amazing. So refreshing. I don't know if this is just like a novelty thing where once this wears off, maybe with extensive testing, we'll find out the format's bad. But it just feels so good to have like a lower power level format with a lot more variety. Like you can play soldiers in the mono way, you can play angels, you can play Grixis still, so a little bit more controlling. You can play Jund, you can play this thing. I'm pretty sure you could potentially play a control deck too. Also, yeah, very important. There's no slow lands. There are no slow lands. So the mana base is weaker, which means it's a lot harder to cast things like Appraiser. So 3 color decks are a little bit, you have to build around them basically. It's a lot more thinking has to go into like your deck building. You can't just be like, okay, I'm playing Grixis 3 colors, 3 best colors in the set basically together. Just spam that and you'll win. Like you can't really you might actually miss your 3-drop, 3-color creature on curve due to the mana base being worse. You know, it's still pretty easy to cast because of the Triome, but it's not free like it was before. So this was just a deck I built on a whim. I was like, okay, no Braid, let's try it. And it worked. It wasn't the best thing ever. Maybe my deck building was a little bit iffy here and there. Like I wasn't expecting some of the decks that I saw. If I had to change things, I would probably run the 2 mana 4 damage exile instead of this. I don't know about Research Desk either. I'm pretty sure Essence Scatter is good, but I forgot that there was still Make Disappear in the format. I do think Essence Scatter is potentially better though. That's to be determined. I was just scared that people would play this deck as well, and then in the mirror match, you really don't want Make Disappear. You'd rather have this. So yeah, either way, like there's not that much to talk about with this deck, but I'm just like so excited about the possibilities of what we're gonna be seeing potentially in this format if it were a format. Now, sadly, it's not a format. But I'm just saying, like when they sold Alchemy to me or to a lot of people, when Wizards was like, okay, we're making Alchemy, it's going to be an ever-changing format. It's going to have balance changes. It's like purely digital, so we don't have to worry about anything else. We're going to introduce some new cards to like freshen up the format. Like this is exactly what I thought Alchemy was going to be. A format with a really good balance and a lot of variety that would sometimes shuffle decks around. Like shuffle if a deck's like a little bit too strong, you know, you change like a few cards. Even if it's not too strong, just start making the meta, you know, cycle through itself to have more variety. But even if it didn't cycle through itself, as long as it was a balanced metagame, because you have access to, you know, digitally, you don't have to worry about anything. You can just balance, 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 balance. And then the more you balance a format, the more variety there is. And that's fantastic. Like that is a deck builder's dream. And that's really, really amazing um, to think about. So this proves that it's not that hard to create a format that's compelling and really interesting. But instead we have Alchemy, which I heard is a good format now, but you know, it took them too long. It took them too long. And now it has like mechanics that are just completely absurd, like Seek and perpetual buffs and stuff like that. Like that, it's kind of fun because it's so powerful, but find my fun in the less powerful or in the more balanced. And I feel like the more you introduce those types of effects, the more you introduce snowballing. So the less balance overall, the more randomness. Either way, I think that's enough of a ramble here. I'm just so happy because this proves that there's some hope. There is some hope. And I could be wrong. It would be funny if I play this a lot more and I realize that the format's terrible and that there is a really good deck, but right now there's no really good deck. So it's really fun to explore the format. I don't feel like there's one deck that's going to be dominating. Like it's every deck is missing a key factor that really would separate it from the rest of the decks. I feel like this deck has some potential to be the best just because no Braid is the problem. But if this deck is really good, you can just play green and tear, and that's insane. Like that is insane. Green, like Jund, with Soul and Tear, and you're probably good. The 2 mana instant exile with a kicker that can exile anything. Anyways, I'm gonna leave you with that. If you enjoy this ramble and the run, I guess you can go ahead and like that video. Go right ahead. Go right ahead and click that like button and subscribe to my channel to support future content. You can follow me on Twitch as well. I will be live pretty much every day for a few hours. And yeah, I will leave you with Run. And I do hope you are enjoying this format as much as I am.
But if my read is correct and everybody's playing soldiers, this will be kind of okay. Oh, visions. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot about that card. Good call, but too late, yeah. Next run, I guess. That's a card I should have been playing 100%. Uh-oh. It's not what I signed up for here. Actually, yeah, Soul of Windgrace is gonna be pretty good. I don't have any ramp, which is maybe a little bit of a problem here. Damn, I really need visions. I wish I had 2 visions instead of this thing. Oh god. Okay, good. Alright, I might be able to get Anchor down, but they're probably gonna deal with it if I had to guess. This is perfect. Yeah, this is gonna be a long one against the Jund deck. Jund to ramp. Let's just hope they don't have an answer, I guess. I mean, if this lives, I'm feeling pretty good. Okay, looks like it might. I can't believe they have the insane combo with like all this stuff already though. Could be a problem. I don't have that much interaction for all of this. Well, I do have a few of these. Kind of wish I had the counter up for that. So if I put something on the bottom... So if I put these on the bottom, they will both exile that many cards from the bottom. Okay, yeah, so I get both here. Which is not bad. I will be able to play... everything here, and then lean into Leveler. Could keep this up, but I think they already have like their creatures set up already. Pre-Surveil's not bad. But I feel like their deck does not cast this very well in 3 with all these basics. I think they're gonna discard to protect against this as well. Hopefully I find... Oh, well. I forgot about that card. I forgot people were just gonna spam that. I guess I can deal with it. Not the worst. Damn, this deck's kind of annoying. When are they gonna run out of basics, though? Probably never. Not in this format. Do I get to play these? I do. Oh no, you mean cast spells. Oh wait, no, it's not. Oh, they get to use Power Stones, which is kind of bad. Oh, I can reuse. Wow, this card's kind of cool. It's got the power level of a 6-drop, but it's got the vulnerability of like a 2-drop. Not in this format though. There's only like the green exile spell that can deal with this, I think. On face value. It's unfortunate that they're able to use the power stones though by playing Scrapwork Rager. But they have to deal with this. I don't think they can if they couldn't deal with this. Well, let's hope they can't. There's not that much removal for big artifacts in this format other than the green spell, obviously, but go for the throat is not it. So that's only during my turn, but either way I don't need these. Wow, this card didn't work. Holy moly. The command's pretty rough, but it's not the worst. I don't really want to attack. So let's start things off with this. Maybe I'll activate this. I'm looking for, yeah, one of these maybe. I don't think I'm gonna find any use out of this. I should keep the counter up. Not in a very good position overall. But they don't have removal, so it's not the worst. I think I might have to start pumping this up though. Maybe I should have played it earlier instead of getting value off of this, which I can get value off of later anyways. Unlucky. Okay. This was a pretty bad matchup, all things considered. The command got me, I guess. That's not a bad idea, just playing into Soul Windgrace. The deck has pretty much the best interaction in the format with the Tear Asunder. It also has access to Shield Red. I don't know why you need the red though, but it seems like it's pretty good. It's got card draw. Yeah, this is soldiers, yep. Or angels. Interesting. I did think about angels. I feel like the deck is potentially okay, but maybe a little too straightforward. It's not great, but I think I'll cast it. I don't think they can cast a creature that I actually really need to counter when I have a spider. Not sure. I've got a Spooter. A real MTG arena player. Unlike the fakes. It's annoying. I kind of have to go for this. If I don't get it, I don't get it. But that's pretty unfortunate. Didn't get anything that I really wanted there. I do have a bunch of sweepers still. They didn't float. If it floated, maybe I'll hold up the counter, but Got a decent chance at a land here. Anchor plus counter spell's pretty good. It's a lot of health, but the deck has no reach. This card is so troll. Oh no, not my one battalion. Damn, this anchor is insane. If only a braid wasn't a card, right? It would be so cool to see this actually seeing play. The braid just too busted, man. Damn, I don't know. I don't feel like this deck's gonna make it. It really depends on what matchups I hit, but I feel like I'm actually not that good against like black shield red decks. I feel like those, and then people abusing Soul of Windgrace, which I think is a really good strategy. Anything that has a triome is strong. I think I can beat soldiers though. This format is modified standard basically. 3 sets only. No Fable, no Invoke. Oh, we're both playing the same deck. Okay, that makes sense. This is actually bad though. Yeah, this is bad. This is really bad. This is extremely RNG. I think I have a good matchup though because I'm playing 3 creature counters and those are going to be pretty good. But right now my hand is terrible. I do feel like this format is way better, so for people who are saying banning Fable or banning Invoke was not going to change anything, I feel like this is already a more interesting format. Not just because it's new, it feels like you can go a lot of different directions and not get hard countered by anything. You're just about like, everything's kind of mediocre. I find that to be pretty interesting. Let's go with this into... I don't know if I go to Spider. Yeah, Shield Red is too strong though, I do think. Still, that might be the only thing that's still like a little bit too much. Okay, that sucks. Once Shield Red is gone, everything's gonna be kind of dirtly. Oh, maybe I should have been playing that. Huh. Maybe not. Oh, they can activate? Okay, that sucks. Didn't consider that either. Top 4 is not that much though. Another Spooter. Yeah, Shoda's good in every format, I feel like. Well, not everyone, but I feel like it's still viable, even though it shouldn't be. Yeah, they have one advantage of playing Negate, I guess, but I have one advantage of playing Essence Scatter. I do think Negate's better, maybe. Imagine a shakeup format, aka Alchemy. Imagine. Imagine what was promised was actually a format. Well, people like Alchemy, but I'm saying like they should have just made like modified standard, which is what I wanted, which is what most people wanted, I think. Digital, basically digital only standard. It's way more interesting. Where they don't have the restrictions of balancing it for paper, so then they can just do whatever they want, right? Hmm. I mean, whoever draws Leveler first wins the game, essentially. Looks like it's gonna be them. They had a better hand than I did. I'm not even recording. Whatever. I'll probably lose this one anyways. I don't know if Jun beats this though, realistically. I have to gamble here. My win con. I have to let them have one draw, and if it's not the best draw ever, I will win the game with this, essentially. Almost guaranteed, because I can do this to lower all the health points on all the toughness, and then go with the trample. Yeah, I can use the Twitch VOD, yeah. It's not as good, but whatever. I guess I can combine it. I'll just start recording now. Yeah, I feel like I feel like there's too much lighting. It's screwing up my screen a little bit. They just missed lethal? Yeah, they actually missed lethal. Pretty good. That's a little better. That's way better. Holy shit. Yep. Unlucky. Top deck, Mightstone, Weakstone. It's pretty unfortunate. They top deck the removal spell into Mightstone, Weakstone, which is probably the only thing that can help them in that spot. It's pretty unfortunate. I feel like my deck's pretty good. It's just mirror match is fine. I think I have a decent mirror match matchup, but it's really random because we're both using Power Stones, so Spider is like kind of shit. Oh, there's that deck that shall not be named, but it's definitely much weaker than it was without Fable and Invoke. That Lily's pretty annoying. If I can get to Anchor, I probably win. This matchup's kind of auto-win once I have stuff like that.
Don't overthink things.
They'll have 0 ways of dealing with this, and this will basically draw me 2 cards a turn. And with the... Yeah, basically, the reason I picked this deck in the first place was because I figured Grixis would not be too good. Oh, shit. Well, that is probably game over. I think I lose here. Maybe. That is rough. Forgot about that card. Usually they would not be able to win from this spot unless they had that. Yeah, that is going to be a problem. That's going to ult for sure. Just hoping that I'm still able to win. Past the ult. Just potentially possible. I'll always keep this and I should be like kind of okay. As long as they don't play Shield Red.
I'm done here. Ooh. Normally I'm the one who chooses who lives and who dies.
Wow, how nice. Nope. Dude, I hate this shit. Alright, next turn I can cast that. So as long as they can't play Shield Red, I'm chilling. And they have 0 interaction for this, so... Matter of time. Honestly, I already have Mightstone, Weakstone times 1,000,000 here. Probably should keep the, Nah. This is enough, right? It's kind of similar, but I don't think there's a way they developed too much here. That's pretty good. But that's getting Mightstone, Weakstone. They would have won if they just left me with only... Actually, I probably still would have won because they're doing nothing, but... If they just left my Anchor alone against my mana, I would have still picked the Anchor, but I would have had a chance to lose, but they don't really have anything. They have a bunch of removal, but no threat. Anchor solo carrying multiple matches here. Can you pay alternate costs? I don't think so. Well, it says you can cast, so maybe you can. I'm not sure. It doesn't say cast for free, so yeah, you probably can. Unless the card needs it to be in hand. Like, there are some cards that will say that you need something to be in hand, but I think you can cast Kicker and all the other stuff. Yeah, maybe I should have been playing. There's not that much aggro, so Strangle is not the best thing ever. I feel like maybe playing the Excavation Explosion would have been better. Other Grixis deck, classic. Okay. El Classique. This card's so annoying, man. Okay, I should have been playing.
And I'm tired of your secrets.
I should have definitely been playing the bold thing, the 2 mana 4 damage. I didn't realize people were just spamming Lily. It's really annoying. That's one of the main downsides of not playing in black. And I don't have untapped land, which is a problem. I should have probably played this on 2. That's good.
Off you go.
Wow, that's in the format? Oh, fuck. Okay, Grixis is still broken. Oh, holy shit.
You won't be outside.
Incredible. This is Demir, though, I think. Might not have Brotherhood in. Either way, at least I can get rid of Lily here since they're not developing. That's one of the downsides of playing, like, too controlling of a deck. Oh, they are playing Grixis shit. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it, dude. They were so far ahead. Lily is so frustrating, man. I need an answer for that, but I don't think there's a single answer in red. What's a color I could add to this deck to deal with Lily? Nothing, right? Okay, Jund is probably the best deck. Jund, Liliana, Shield Red, Soul of Windgrace, Tear Asunder. That 1/5 is actually decent. You have Grixis Command, which is insane. You've got the land that sacks itself and gives you a basic, which is insane. You've got Command, which is pretty good. Too much, I think. Too many things are strong in that deck. Too many good cards. Essentially, who has the better cards, and that deck has the best cards. For once, see in a format without Fable and without... I mean, there's still Shield Red, but in a format without Fable, green is actually like kind of good. It's mostly because blue gets a lot weaker. Domain... Do you have Kami War? I don't think so. I don't think Kamigawa's in the set. Otherwise, I would say it's probably good, yeah. It's probably still fine, but without Kami War, you don't really have that much payoff, I would say, for a domain deck. But Kami War would be disgusting in this format. Like, just disgusting, yeah, for sure. I would play it. Oh, God. 27 lands, not enough. Oh, they're ramping, and I'm doing nothing. I just need to get this down. Oh God. It's getting sketchy here. Well, they're not really using the domain, so I'm not that scared of this. I feel like I'm just gonna win this. I don't know if they have anything. This looks too fair. Herd's pretty good, yep. Well, Actually, I would say Hurt's pretty bad. Now that I'm looking at the metagame, everybody's gonna play Brotherhood then. There's no reason not to. Oh shit, that's big. Green Widow is pretty alright, yeah. Damn, no land. Alright, that sucks. That was not my plan to draw top land there. So I go double lesson. Might counter. Probably don't die here, hopefully. They might have Gaia's Gift. Well, so be it. I just lose, I don't care. Okay, I was not playing on that one. What the? But that's not as bad as Gaia's Gift, I guess. I can die then. Oh my god. Hopefully not something too big. Okay. That's good. That's good enough to win, I think, here for me. I was scared of like a huge creature here. Anchor strikes again. I feel like I'm drawing it every game. Oh. Actually scary. Oh my. I'm still struggling in the mid-range battles. Not great. Oh, what? I kind of forgot what this did, but whatever. Still drawing it. Wait, we're at 4-2, not 4-1, right? Got too excited with that top deck. Can we win 3 more? I think it's possible if I hit really good matchups I'm on the play with some kind of Power Stone opener. Fuck. I had to keep it. $27 lands. Should be fine. Good matchup for me. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not with blue. All right. One more land. Or not. Damn it. Beating the shadow is not the best thing ever. Oh no. Oh, this makes sense. This is pretty good. I forgot you could play this in Rafine, which is kind of scary. Well, that solves my problem. Oh my god. I need to land. Oh. I gotta land. Alright. Problem solved. Actually, problem medium solved because this shit is big. I'm feeding it even more. Exile it too. Oh, if they kill my leveler, we lose. I should have double blocked. That was a mistake. Well, that's pretty good. But not right now, so whatever. Ooh. That is not great here, but still. The Skitterbeam is good, though. Okay. Yeah, any aggro deck I'm pretty happy about. I've got 4 Brotherhoods in and a Firestorm, and a bunch of Strangles and counterspells, but problem is drawing those in the right order without getting mana screwed. It's possible I make it here, but I don't know. I don't think this deck is that good. You have to draw like a specific order of spells like this. Yeah, there we go. But I'm on the draw. See, that's the problem. When I have a hand like this, I kind of want to be on the play. So yeah. Blue is a not great sign. Okay, mono blue is actually kind of good. I didn't even think about that. I don't know if I can beat mono blue. I have like nothing against it. It sounds like it would be good, but also everybody's running Go for the Throat. Do you have Serpent? That's the big question. If you have Serpent, this deck is good, huh? Surveil 2 top, okay. No land. Alright, cool. I'm gonna win because they didn't hard check for land. Spider has reach easy? Yeah, but they can just attack into it. Not that good. It's not like it's threatening the block. Have fun with your Power Stone. Oh, they found the land. That's a little bit... Oh, and they're forcing... Thankfully, it's too late. Unless I misclick. Yeah, if only they didn't... If they surveilled 2 bottom and they find land earlier, I probably lose. The only good thing I have in this matchup is the fact that I have an on-cast destroy effect with Leveler, and I have a source instant speed mana ramp, which is kind of huge. Firestorm, yeah, Brotherhood's kind of useless. Yeah, Leveler is a fantastic card. I love it. It's one of my favorite spells. It is really, really good. The fact that it is not vulnerable to counter spells makes it really viable. Counter spells are notoriously good against expensive creatures, so when you have an expensive creature that kind of plays around that, it's always kind of good design, allowing you to actually play expensive spells. Well, we're kind of at a stalemate, but I have better draws than they do, I think. Meteor Golem? Well, Meteor Golem is trash. If you, this is less fair than Meteor Golem. Ulamog is unfair when you cheat it out, yeah. But Meteor Golem is a bad spell. Well, it's not bad, but it's not on its own. It's just kind of terrible. Kind of like all those. Okay, this hand is not good, but but I'm on the draw. Can blink Meteor Golem? Oh, that's... my hand's good now. Oh, Infinite Blink Golem? I didn't think about that, but is that even... like, do people do that? Oh god. Final Boss Esper. I don't want to see a black deck, basically. That sucks. Because, Shield Red, Raffine, two things that are problematic already. Although the mana base is not really good. Oh, they missed the land. Oh, this is... I guess I'm just lucky. I guess I'm just lucky. Maybe they're not playing enough lands because they're not calculating the cost of actually fetching in their draw sequence. Oh, I actually made it. Wow. That was surprisingly easy. First try. Good stuff.